What's up, guys? It's your girl Nazalin, and I'm back with another YouTube video today. So, y'all, today's video we're gonna be reacting to the most iconic moments of Judge Lauren Lake, y'all. If y'all didn't know, Judge Lauren Lake is one of my top 3 judges. Yeah, y'all, so we're just gonna get straight into the video. I don't have any announcements right now other than I'm graduating. If you guys didn't know, I graduate May 2nd. Shout out to this channel once again for giving me something to react to, because they got all the good videos. So if you guys want to check out videos without commentary, you can go check them out. But if you like listening to what I gotta say and hearing my opinion and my comments, stay tuned.
My brother's oldest child and only son just died. He just turned 21, died on his in his birthday month.
And I also called you when you told me.
That is really sad, y'all. I really feel bad for somebody to die in their birthday month. I know, or even on their birthday. Like, that's really, really sad.
To let you know I had a $700 electric bill, and your son needed to go to summer school so that he could graduate on time. So I don't care about your brother's son. You don't care about your own son. Why would I care about your brother's son? Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
So during this time, she sends a list of text messages saying that it's nice to know that we care about the dead more than the living.
Yeah, let the dead bury the dead. I said it and I mean it.
Now, are these the text messages that you submitted?
Okay, y'all, I understand that she kind of mad, but she kind of saying some hurtful things. And you know they say when you're upset, those are really your true colors, or that's when your true colors come out. So she should be careful what she say. Like, just, I don't know what she got going on.
To the court?
Yes.
Can you read them to me?
All right.
And I mean every last one of them.
We are sure happy to know your sorry, trifling family cares more about the dead than the living. And I will never forgive you, monsters. You will get exactly what you evil people deserve. I ain't downplaying.
I'm not.
You trying to make me lose my youth because you're a deadbeat. I'm ready to smash you, monsters. Your family does not care about us because we're too black-skinned. You have to be a big, fat, yellow hoe to get love
and I mean it.
And care.
And that's.
Oh my gosh, she is going in on the messages like, dang.
The truth.
Ms. Nazarene, those words were pretty harsh.
And I meant every one of them.
Weren't they in reference to them burying a young person? Did you say 21 years old?
No, they were
the
not
first
in
grandchild.
No,
yes.
They were not in what they were in response to. I had talked to him a week before that. I talked to him, and he told me that he was going to help me get my son in summer school, which he has not, which my son has not been able to take summer school, and help me pay some bills.
But see, what I'm hearing from you, Miss Nazarene, and look, take this from me because I mean it earnestly. If you want this man to be involved in his kid's life, you've got to sometimes, at least sometimes, present yourself as a person that somebody would want to be around.
Okay,
I mean, you're a beautiful lady, and
Y'all, she right though, because her attitude is really nasty. And like, she said it in the most polite way. Like, I don't know, y'all, but yeah, her attitude is disgusting. Her attitude is nasty, and Judge really gave it to her. And like, she's still going in. Y'all see her face? Yeah.
Message about somebody burying someone that's
not what the message was about. The message was about.
Bro, she is not listening. She keep talking and she's not listening. She's missing the point. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Nobody is trying to discredit her for what she's saying. Like, nobody's saying that she's wrong for feeling how she feel, but also she's being disrespectful to someone that passed away, and that is evil. Like, nothing wrong with you feeling some type of way about your kids not being taken care of. That's fine, but also you're getting mad at a family that just lost somebody, their first grandchild at that. I'm pretty sure he's talking about his parents. And you saying you don't care. Well, my kid's this and my kid's that. Somebody lost their child. You still have your children. And you sitting there going off, like, just listen. Like, they understand your point. Like, everybody understands your point. Judge understand your point. That man understand your point. Everybody get what you're saying. But you were being nasty about it. And then about somebody dying. Like, that is so evil. Like, that's like the worst thing you could ever do.
Caring more about a dead child than a living child.
They care about all of those children because they're
unnecessary.
Exactly. Nobody's saying nothing about your children, but you was talking down on somebody that passed away, and that's wrong.
It was an unnecessary comparison.
Okay,
Listen.
Very.
That was an unnecessary comparison. And let me tell you something really real. You stooping too low, because you're not a dumb lady.
Oh, I know.
You are hurt. What I'm saying to you is, you are now stooping to the lowest of low, because what you really are is hurt. And I'm trying to tell you right now, the court is trying to tell you right now, that it's okay to just say, that hurt me. If they needed to bury this child, well, fine, then you deal with him on the level of your children on a different day. But you gotta be a big enough woman to let the family do that.
Okay, and I did.
Mr. Rami?
She's still talking, like she's still not listening. Oh my gosh, like, man, she's not listening. She just keep talking.
You know you got 2 kids out here in this world, but you know you need to be helping to support them, and you should have been helping to support them.
And as I've said over and over again,
You do.
She took my children to
Let
Georgia.
me have another if somebody let me talk, they might learn something. What I also get from you, though, is part of what you said today is true. Ms. Nazarene is difficult.
And I have every right to be dealing with a deadbeat who abandoned me with 1 baby and a 7-month in the womb.
Did I ask you to let me finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. She's difficult. But I'm a mother, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to see the day that the father of my child tries to come up short for my baby. It's not going to happen. If there's anything that's going to infuriate a mother, it's for somebody to give a mediocre effort when it comes to their kids. You got to respect that. So her frustration and her hurt is that you can stand there looking as handsome and as smart as you can be and say, I never promised her anything, I'm a writer.
Now, before we get into this next case, y'all, that was a lot. Like, they both wrong. I mean, he wrong too, but she was really wrong for saying what she said about that family member that died. Like, there ain't no excuse for that. I don't care how hurt you are. You don't say stuff like that to people, for one. For two, he wrong because he need to take care of his kids. I know you have stuff going on, but just because things happen in life, that don't mean you just abandon your other responsibilities that you have. So I get her part, but they both just need to get it together. But she should apologize to him and that family, or his family, for what she said, though.
After he gets these results back, he comes to you and tells you he did it?
No, Your Honor. I was at work at the time. He actually texted me and told me that the DNA test came back and that the twins were not his. At the time, I didn't respond automatically because, like I said, I was at work. So he ended up getting very upset and ended up posting it all over social media and telling everybody. He posted all over social media and told everybody that the DNA test came back and that the kids were not his.
Did you also post, Mr. Morris, that you didn't do the test properly?
No.
I know you didn't. All right, so now you got it all over social media that these aren't my babies. I've done a DNA test and these aren't my babies, and you lying. That's basically what he's saying.
Yes, Your Honor.
When I called and said the results, I got a response that was like she knew. She had just said, when I said, I got a test done on the twins, they are not mine. And her response was, oh.
Oh!
Your Honor, on my defense, I was at work at the time. I wasn't able to respond the way that I wanted to respond.
Now, I get that she's saying she was at work and she couldn't respond when she could. That's understandable. I'm pretty sure he knows that. Like, I'm pretty sure they used to be together if they're not together already. But that's kind of childish for you to go post all that crazy stuff, knowing she probably at work and you wasn't really gonna get the response that you wanted. Or, like, why would you text somebody, like, you call, and then if she didn't answer, you could have been like, oh, well, call me when you get off work, because I'm pretty sure you may be at work, or if you're busy, like, just call me at another time because it's about something important. Like, why do people just older, like, be childish? Like, act your age, because that was childish to do. Very childish. And then you putting everybody in your business. And y'all, I hate people in my business. Like, I wouldn't even mess with somebody who I felt like a little messy, because, like, he look a little messy, but, like, it's proven now because he posted all their business on social media. Like, that's so childish. I don't care how old you is. That's childish for anybody, any age.
When I got the O, I was, you knew.
Right.
But
Yeah,
that's
I
no
was-
reason to put it on Facebook, though, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
No, that
It's not. Right. It's not at all. Like, just because she said, oh, like, she didn't say, oh, okay, and, like, she just said, oh. But she also could have been like, well, I'm at work, so I'm going to give you a call back later. Like, you know, they both could have did better on both of their ends, but he was really wrong for posting that because that was dirty.
there's no reason to put it.
At the time, I was more so hurt than.
You were being a drama king.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Because, like, what?
Because that's dramatic. Because the truth is,
Very.
that's not just about you or her, that's about the babies. So this whole thing blows up, you leave and don't come back for almost 18 months.
Yes, ma'am.
What makes you get back in touch with Miss Thorpe?
I honestly was asking around about how they was doing or what they was looking like. Family members and friends started to say, "You sure they not yours?" And I had got sent a picture of my youngest daughter now, and it was side by side with London. I feel like they look just alike. They the same age.
Oh, you had two women pregnant at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you.
And he want to sit there and talk about somebody else, but you had somebody else.
You on team too much all the way around. What kind of relationship do you have with the twins now?
Great?
They call you daddy?
No.
They're 4.
They call me Uncle Twan.
Uncle Twan.
Yes.
Boy, you about crazy. You just got too much going on. You done gone through all this only for the children and now call you Uncle Twan?
I didn't tell them to.
Oh, you told him to, Miss Thorpe?
No, Your Honor. They just developed that because he's been around since day one. So with him being around so much, they asked was Twan their dad, but I told him no.
This is a mess.
Girl, of course they're going to call him that if you told them no. Like, what? It looked like it looked like she didn't want to say that because of how her face was, but it's like, girl, come on.
This is the mess. You know what? It started off messy. The middle was messy. The end is messy. You all should be ashamed. These babies 4 years old sitting up. Really? To be 4 years old and have to sit up and ask 2 grown adults, is somebody my daddy? Baby's got more sense than the mama and the daddy. Why, Miss Thorpe, would you look at these 2 girls and you say you know for certain Mr. Morris is their biological father? Why would you tell them no?
Because we wasn't for sure at the time. I didn't want
So
to
you
tell
aren't
anyone's
sure.
father.
You aren't sure.
I mean, at the time, I didn't feel like I was sure, so I didn't want to have them call. And then he wasn't even around.
So wait a minute,
so
who else could be their dad?
Bro, wait a minute. Did y'all not just hear her say that he was always around? So when they asked her who he was, she said no to him being the dad. And now you saying that he wasn't. Did y'all just hear that? Like, I don't know. Of course, I slept with somebody else is about to come. You already know, because there would be no reason for her to say that unless that's the case.
The other guy that I was talking
So you really don't know if he's the dad or not?
I feel like he is.
Oh, Lord. A feeling. We're not talking about feelings. We're talking about facts. Do you know for certain if Mr. Morris is your twin's biological father? Yes or no? Do you know for certain?
No, Your Honor.
There.
You all just been circling around this doubt, circling around this dysfunction, circling around all of this confusion. Trying to raise these babies? What's that little game you play when you little? What's that one where the music play and you just be running around? Musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
That's what it feels like. Like you all just running around, and then when the music stops, y'all just jump to a conclusion at work. Just jump down on it and sit down on that for a while. Then the music play and you all just get back running around again. One of them might be calling their daddy Uncle Twine. Is it your position, Mr. Hammond, that both women were aware that you were sleeping with them at the same exact time and they were comfortable with that?
Kiera wasn't
Keep
aware.
it 100, as you would say.
100. Kiera was aware. Wasn't aware. She was.
I was aware?
You feel me?
Okay.
So what you're saying is Miss James bought into the arrangement.
Right.
So Miss James, is that your...
Actually, when he told me he was going to get money from her, I said, go ahead. I'm not going to give you my money. You need to find a job or something. I'm not going to take care of a grown man. Right. And she can do it. I'm not going to do it.
But you were still having sex with him.
We were. He
And
was
so
always at my house.
He was always at your house?
Yeah, he was.
So right before Nyjah was conceived, you all weren't in a real relationship.
No.
But you were having sex.
Right. At that time, she got pregnant in March. So
Who did?
she has a baby by him already. I got pregnant in August. She got pregnant in March.
You were both pregnant at the same time.
Right.
While this young woman was pregnant with your child,
Right, and I
you
just
were
found
still
out.
having sex with Miss James.
Yeah, of course. That's what I said. Well, we all know that because they're, kind of close. So that's why I say, of course, because it's close. But what I'm saying is, let's get back on topic. She called me and told me that she was pregnant, right? I found out from someone else, and then we met and talked about it. That's when she said, she don't want nothing to do with it. Or she don't want me, you know what I'm saying, in her baby's life because I wasn't the father. That's what she told me.
That's a lie. Actually, we met. I was at work, and we had met and sat down, and he was telling me how he's so sorry that he did it or whatever. He shouldn't have got her pregnant. This is the truth. And he was just telling me, like, he messed up, and he's like, I have a plan or something, I guess, to take, I don't know.
Hold on 1 second.
Right.
Stop whispering things over to your girlfriend. Let's stay on topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we on it.
Okay. Let's be on topic. Let's be on topic.
Right.
Cause see, I know the plot of distraction.
Right.
Don't distract her from hearing the testimony that Miss James is gonna tell about what you were talking about to her when she was already pregnant and the way you was lying back and forth so that you could keep having sex with two women and then get two women pregnant potentially at the same time. So let's stay on.
She going in on that boy. I ain't even got nothing to say. Cause he wrong. Like, and then you gonna tell another woman and you gonna talk about your girlfriend, like who probably been there for you for a long time, or you probably been with her for a long time, but whatever happened in y'all relationship, you got tired of her in some type of way, maybe sexually, and you went and got it from somebody else, but you slipped up because you got her pregnant. I want to say a word, but I'm not even going to say it because I don't want YouTube to flag my video. So we just going to move on.
That topic.
Right.
Okay.
All right, y'all. That about wraps up this video for today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We are growing and we are close to 500. So keep subscribing to the channel for me, please. I do graduate once again, you guys, on May 2nd. So wish your girl luck with that. Also, there should be another video posted before the week is over with. And then you guys should have one in the beginning of next week. So yeah, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.